Hello everyone, welcome to our daily inspiration, inspiring heart, near and far, convicting and converting with the word of truth. Here with you is Sister K.Dunkley, and this morning I want to speak about the men. Today we are here because God took the rib out of a man to make us beautiful women, and today we are grateful for that. And I just want to encourage us ladies to pray for the men of society. Pray for every man in the world, not just persons you know, but every man. The men are under attack from the enemy. The enemy doesn't like men. The man has a responsibility and a purpose that God has designed them for. And so the enemy know what God has placed in the men. And so what he does, he tries to put them at a place where they cannot identify who they are. The enemy put them in a place and hide them and help and try to make them think that what they're doing is what a man was created to do. The whole purpose of man is to love God, serve God, and keep his commandment. God said, I will make the men rule over the hurt and have dominion over the hurt. But they cannot have dominion if they're not position or in line with God. Now, if you realize most men today cannot be found within the home, even in the church. If you get a job today, is mostly women in the workplace, and you will find the men on the street side. You will find them design things that God did not create them for. If they're the head of the home, then there are certain things they have to do, and there are certain things they must not do. If the enemy has the head under control, then the body is in trouble, the family is in trouble, the church is in trouble, the workplace is in trouble, the society is in trouble. God said, listen, I will make man the head, and man will become like me, God. Who is God? What is the whole design of God? What is it that God do? And if God said, I will make man like me, God, what is your responsibility as a man? Is to stand within the home, is to keep the family together, is to provide, is to lead the family to God, is to listen to the word of God, the voice of God, and instruct the family based on what God says. Now today the devil has attacked our men because he wants to attack our home, he wants to attack our future generation, and he wants to attack the church. So what he does, he silent the man. He put them into a safe place to believe that, listen, there is nothing in you that is great. Listen, stay here, and this is the way you run the home. You speak loud, you demand things, this is how you do it. But that's a lie. And men should stand as an example. And when the men stand, then the home is intact. Lives are being changed. And you realize we will have a better generation. And the devil know that. The devil know the power and authority that God has placed in men. And that's why he tried to put them at a place of defeat. So the woman can now believe that they should reign and rule over society. We were not given that responsibility. So what we should do as women is to pray for the men. Pray for them. Pray for your husband. Pray for your son. Pray for your nephew. Pray for your pastor. Pray for your bishop. Pray for the deacon. Pray for your boss. Pray for the men within the home. They are operating under spiritual order by the demonic force. They're operating under a curse and a spell that the enemy has placed on them. Why? Because he wants to always compete with what God do. If God said man rule, he start to raise up the woman to rule and put the man in a corner to sit there and just take instruction. And so today, if the enemy can attack the head, which is the men, every man you see around, they have something in them. They have a purpose that they need to fulfill within the homes, within the workplace, within the society. Pray for them. Encourage them. Motivate them. What is it that they have in them that you need as a woman? I need protection from the men. I need security. I need a word to carry me on. A word to say, this is what God is saying to us. They have a responsibility, and we have to pray for them because we need them. We need men in the church to arise and take a stand. And they're under attack, as I said, for them to just sit back. But that's not what God created them for. And so is fish. Fish is in water, and when fish come out of water, fish can't survive. When men come out of their true calling, them can't survive. We're under the wrong order when man is not in order with God. And so today we have to pray that the man will get saved, stay saved, and be converted by the word of God and the word of truth. Because if they're not converted, they will be led astray by the enemy. The enemy don't like men, and so they attack the men. You realize women are more successful than men. Why? Because there is something in the men. If them ever rise, if them ever take a stand, we see massive changes. And so we have to desperately go to God. You know, when you desperately need something, you have to desperately go and knock at Jesus' door for our men. Today I encourage you, men, take a stand. Take your rightful position. And women, pray for the men desperately, because we need our men. We need them. We need them to get back in their rightful position.